Hello, my name is Chris, and welcome to the Eldercare project demo. This app was created for a mobile development course in Victoria University, and its main purpose is to keep tabs on the safety of seniors who are living in their own homes. In this assignment, we are to create a mobile application using either React Native or Ionic to display the data from an MQTT server. The MQTT server sends messages to the client detailing information about the sensors in the house. In this assignment, we only have to worry about 5 sensors. One for the living room, one for the toilet, one for the kitchen, one for the bedroom, and one for the dining room. Our app for this assignment must have 3 things: a page detailing information about the sensors, a page detailing information about the activities of the seniors, and a push notification if all sensors have been inactive for a few seconds or a few minutes. So without further ado, let's get started. So before going into the demo itself, it is important to talk about how the data is passed around the application. In my implementation, I decided to adopt an observer pattern for the overall architecture, and I have a global variable representing the state of the application. The state variable contains details about the app's connection to the server, the states of all the sensors, and the states of the tracker itself. So when was the last time it detected motion, and where was the last time the motion was detected. Whenever the state gets changed, the observers get notified, and the observers then updates their UI components. In our case, the observers are the sensors page and the trackers page. This pattern allowed me to make manipulations on all the UI components of the application by simply making changes to the app state. For our tracker page, I implemented a component that displays the connection status of the app with the server, a summary of the last detected motion, and a visualization detailing which room has the most activity. The connection status turns red when connected, black when disconnected, and blue when connecting or disconnecting. As we can see on video, the visualization gets updated each time it receives information that movement was detected from the sensors. The visualization shows the ratio at which the rooms were visited, and it aims to show which room has the most activity at first glance. For our battery page, I implemented a component that displays the connection status of the app with the server, a summary of the battery status of each sensor, and a display that shows which room is detecting movement. In the battery status component, the battery icon turns blue if the sensor has more than 50% battery and red if otherwise. The size of the colored bar shows roughly where the battery life is for the sensor. And since the MQTT server sends dummy values, then it's obviously bound that the component would show random data. For the motion detection component, the icon turns red if it detects movement, and black if no movement is found. One thing to note is that multiple sensors can detect movement at the same time. Therefore, multiple sources can light up, as we can see in the video. All the icons you saw in both pages were implemented using the D3 library. Mainly because I found it difficult to find components that can satisfy my mock-up design requirements. And finally, for the push notification, it sends an alert if no motion is detected for 30 seconds. Since it's Ionic, then it's harder for me to implement a proper push notification with WebView. An alert box was implemented, and hopefully they should meet the requirements.